Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome, it's Chris back with another fragrance review. And wow, will you just look at this fantastic tower of blue jeans. The blue jeans tower, the tower of glory. The tower which holds 3 different sizes of Gianni Versace's 1994 men's fragrance release, Blue Jeans. Now, I love this. First of all, the packaging, okay? I've been using this since when it came out, 1994, exactly. I always come back to it. I've found the fragrance, I think that the fragrance is very, very addictive. A fragrance that you like to come back because it's always refreshing and it's always evoking good vibes and good memories as well. And first of all, about Gianni Versace, the late great genius, he was always involved in the creation of a fragrance that bared his name, okay? The bottle, the box, obviously the smell as well, although here in this case, obviously, and in every case, he was not a parfumeur, okay? But he was involved in the creative development of the fragrance, and here he paired up with Monsieur Jean-Pierre Betouard. Jean-Pierre Betouard, who is the nose, the parfumeur of behind Blue Jeans, Gianni Versace's Blue Jeans. And Betouard we know from Burberry Touch, or Charity Sea, or Christian Dior Dune, fragrances like that, okay? So fairly great quality and never really mainstream, I think. You know, it was always, Betouard to me is always somebody who is looking for something different and does not create himself and again. You know, Charity Sea is never similar to Christian Dior Dune, and Burberry Touch is again in a totally different direction. Here, obviously, Blue Jeans is a very, very bold statement to call a fragrance Blue Jeans, right? And the appearance that we see here, these different sizes of boxes, these tin boxes basically. Oh yes, you can even play some music on here. It's been created by Gianni Versace himself, all the motifs on it, and the entire design basically of the box. Now, at the early ones, like this one, this is an early big one. It's taped. Don't worry. It has Gianni Versace Profumi, Italy. The new ones don't have that anymore. Obviously, this was created in 1994. Versace, Gianni was murdered in 3 years later, 1997, and subsequently later releases don't bear the name Gianni Versace Profumi anywhere anymore. Just Versace Profumi, okay, but still made in Italy. And so the box itself contains all these fantastic little motifs here, you know. It's just great. I love my favorite color is yellow, and it has this western type of, I don't know, this country singer there. Maybe it's fantastic, and these little pockets, and it's just great. And it seems that at the time when this was created, Gianni has not found, or at least not used, the motif of his Medusa head, because we have here a lion's head. Okay, it's a lion's head. It's fantastic. I really love it. It's so great. And then in the box itself, you find, or at least in the old days, you could find something like this: Gianni Versace Profumi. Okay, which lists all the releases. Haha, what a beauty! You know, give a little bit of a hint there. You can see Blonde, the Dreamer. You know, the different black and white jeans, yellow and green jeans, baby rose and baby blue and red, and obviously blue jeans, and then Versace, and so on and so on and so on. So this is the one we're talking about here, blue jeans, which was, along with red jeans for women, the first such jeans themed release by the house of Gianni Versace. And it came after the 1991-1992 release of Versus Woman versus Donna. And this beautiful little bottle, again, designed by Gianni Versace, Maestro Gianni himself. Again, we find similar motifs, the coloring is the same, the interplay between the yellow and the blue, and you find some information here. And now about the smell. What sort of job has the parfumeur that I have mentioned done here? Jean-Pierre Betuar. Now, I am emotionally touched by this fragrance because it reminds me of the time when it first came out. It was such, I had a dog, we went for long walks in the winter somehow at the time, and I wore this fragrance, and whenever I spray this, the first image that I get is from me and my dog going into the woods and fields in snow and winter time. Yet, what you need to know about this fantastic fragrance is that obviously blue jeans, it's a casual theme, right? So the fragrance is fairly casual, it's aromatic, fresh, spicy, floral. Okay, it's a very, very complex blend, but it comes across very easygoing, very, I wouldn't say natural, because it's not something that you would smell anywhere, except for from this bottle. But it is definitely very special. It doesn't smell like anything else out there, I would really say. What comes across to me is a very nice lemon, spicy lemon theme with a non or untraditional lavender. The lavender here is, I love lavender fragrance if it's well done. It can get cloying, or it can get sort of dated, or you know, can get a little bit too much if it's not blended well enough, or it overtakes the fragrance and overtakes all the notes in the fragrance. It's not true here. Here the lavender is the main theme, but it plays along very casually and easygoing, yet very much detectable with the lemon spicy floral theme of this fragrance. It's just slightly sweet. It's not this cloying sweet that we have nowadays here. And I put this back because it looks so nice. I mean, look at this little baby here. Come on, I gotta show it to you. Little baby blue jeans bottle. Yes. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? You know. Hello, I'm your big brother. How are you doing? Thank you, I'm fine, big brother. Ha ha ha. So funny. No, but I love them. I don't mind. Sometimes playing with these kind of things awakes the child in me, probably. But coming back to the smell, it's just. I know a lot of Italian people, okay, in my city, and I've smelled this on and off. It's always coming back. It seems that people try to, you know, when they get tired of today's fragrances, they reach back to stuff like this. And there's a reason for that, I think. And this is a very clever reason to do a tin box like this, because with all the, you know, the normal paper or the normal boxes that you have, the throwaway boxes, you just take the fragrance out, and most likely after a while at least you throw the box out. You know, it's just a paper box, you know, whatever. Maybe it's a bit nicer box, or not so nice, or it's just a tester or whatever. You know, you just throw it away. But with a nicely designed, Gianni Versace designed tin box like this one, or container, I should say, tin container like this one, you tend to keep it. You know, maybe you know, even younger people, I would say younger. When I was into this fragrance first, I was 23. Okay, so 22 actually. So I don't know. I kept pens in there afterwards, and it's very practical. But this is not what I want to highlight here. The thing is that this will remain with a different function on your shelf, maybe for years, because you like to look at it. It's practical, it's really nice. It's designed by Gianni Versace anyway, so it's there. It has this nice interplay, nice, always refreshing to look at it. This yellow and blue combination, right? And it stays there, and you keep looking at it. And after a while, maybe this is gone. You use this, and you haven't used it for many years, and then you keep on looking at this wonderful container, and you say, I kind of miss that fragrance. I will get another tin box like that with this fantastic juice inside. And then after years, actually, you go back and this is in 25 years, since 26 now, since this has been first released, I bought maybe half a dozen bottles, and I always came back to it because of this very sort of time machine kind of feeling. Yet at the same time, it's very addictive. It's very addictive. When you smell it again, you say, wow, oh yeah, that's the one, that is the one. It smells like nothing else out there. It smells fresh. And you know what? It's very positive, very bright, and it's full of energy somehow for me. Blue Jeans. It's a sparkling scent, yet it's much more than just another blue fragrance or another citrus fragrance. This is such a nice aromatic, spicy, floral fragrance that toward the dry down displays a very nice vanilla accord as well, which is never too sweet, but it's definitely there, and I totally love this one, and actually it survived the past 26 years, because along with red jeans, you can still see this today at airports, believe it or not. You have seen if you are traveling, obviously not in these days, but it's there, it's everywhere, and it's cheap. The only thing I do not like that much about this fragrance is the sprayer. And it was in the old days like this, it's the same. It is this spray, when you push it, it's, it's not the follow through. It's not the highest quality of sprayers here, but for that money you don't really expect that. I'll be honest, I don't really care. What I love about it is the entire design, that it kept it alive. Obviously the coloring changed a little bit. These are earlier containers, okay, and this is from today, basically. It's darker blue, but that's all. And of course the Gianni Versace indication there, Gianni Versace Profumi indication has disappeared, but the rest is nearly the same. I love the overall design of the container, as well as the bottle, and the fact that it is a 75 ml. You can carry it easier along with you, and it's I carry it everywhere. I love to touch it. I love to put it in the back of my jeans, It's casual, it's uplifting, it gets actually compliments. It's still different than anything else out there. It's just funky to no end, and it has a little bit of the spirit of my beloved late great genius Gianni Versace. So yeah, try it, and I think you'll love it. Really, to be honest. If not, tell me. Thanks very much for watching. This was Chris with another review of the Scentland series with Blue Jeans by Gianni Versace. Ragazzi, ci vediamo. Ciao.